So, I'm Robin Bilazarian. I'm a licensed clinical social worker, and I want to talk about something serious today. I want to talk about working with veterans, and I want to talk about why EFT tapping beats everything. So, I had a veteran come to me with serious nightmares all night long, and we really didn't know why he had the nightmares. He knew that there was stress in his family, and he wondered if that had been activated. But what he said to me is, you're a therapist and you're a civilian, and I can't tell you what happened. It's highly classified, top secret classified, and I can't talk about it. And I said, you don't have to talk about it. We'll tap about it. And I showed him what EFT tapping was, and he goes, okay, how are you going to do this? So I don't know what branch of service he was in, and I don't know what happened, and I don't know when it happened. And with that, we tapped on this, that horrible thing that happened over there. 0 to 10, how bad is it? That's what the nightmares were about. 0 to 10, how bad was it? 10, he said, 10. And he looked like a 10. So that's what we did. Even though that horrible thing happened over there, I am having nightmares and I can't seem to shake it. That horrible thing happened over there. That horrible, horrible thing happened over there. I'm so upset that horrible thing happened. I'm so upset that it happened over there. So upset that it was horrible and it happened over there. It happened over there and it was horrible. It was so horrible. It was so horrible, that thing that happened over there. I still don't know what it was. It's so horrible what that thing was that happened over there. So horrible about that thing that happened over there. So we did a little of that. And it came down to like maybe a 7. And then I asked him, when you think about that horrible thing that happened over there, where do you feel that in your body? He grabbed his heart. He said, my heart pounds when I think about it. It pounds all night long. And I said, let's tune into your heart pounding heart. How intense was that? He said, it's about a 6. Okay. So we pushed that horrible thing that happened over there and we went for the body. My heart is pounding out of my chest. My heart is pounding out of my chest. My heart is pounding out of my chest. I can feel it pounding out of my chest. It's awful. It's awful. My heart is pounding out of my chest. And I'm only thinking about this, my heart pounding out of my chest. I'm only thinking about my heart pounding out of my chest. It's pounding, pounding, pounding. It's pounding, pounding, pounding. It's pounding, pounding, pounding. And we went through that 3 times and his 6 went down to a 3. So we did it again, even though my chest is still pounding. I know it's related, and I choose to think only about my pounding heart right now. Pounding heart, pounding heart, pounding heart. My heart is pounding out of my chest. My heart is pounding out of my chest. My heart is pounding out of my chest. I can feel it pounding. I can feel it pounding. I can feel it pounding. And we took that all the way down to 0. We got to 0. I told him, tune back into that horrible thing that happened over there. He said, it's not a 10, it's about a 4. So we went back to straight EFT. That horrible thing that happened over there. I'm so upset about that horrible thing that happened over there. So upset about that horrible thing that happened over there. It happened over there and it's so horrible. It's so horrible. It's so horrible. What happened over there was so horrible. It happened over there. It was horrible. And it happened over there. And we did that for 3, 4, 5 rounds, and it went to a 0. And he went, it happened. It was part of my job. Up comes their spontaneous insight. It doesn't come from me. It was part of my job. It was part of the mission. I needed to do what I needed to do. And the country is better off, but it went sideways. It was not good. With that, we ended. I saw him the next time. I asked him about his nightmares. They were gone. I asked him to think about what happened over there. He said, I'm good. Is your heart pounding? No. And so, are you thinking about it? No. And his nightmares went away. So here's what I want to say to the VA. The VA approved EFT tapping in July of 2017 for PTSD. And you can do it as a civilian and not compromise your soldiers' integrity, because you don't have to know what happened as long as you can come up with common words. So that's how I worked with a veteran, and I've done it a couple of times. And what's really also really beneficial is Sometimes these veterans are not real verbal, and it's okay that they're not real verbal. They're soldiers, and they're more physical, and quiet down the body and then tune into whatever happened over there and take that down too. Anyway, I'm Robin Bilazarian. You can find me at robineft.net, and that's my website.